You are able to see my document, Rahul?
Yeah. Hmm.
So what did we discuss? This is the minutes of the meeting got recorded with AI in Rahul, this one Zoom. So we focused on career coaching and job search strategies with the discussions about leveraging technical skills and experience to secure higher paying positions through multiple job offers. That was the target from the beginning. Okay, the conversation covered project management methodologies, including agile processes and sprint cycles, with emphasis on proper documentation and testing strategies for both technical and business aspects. So the session concluded with guidance on preparing for project presentations and team leadership roles, highlighting the importance of adhering to timelines and maintaining effective communication with management. Basically, we fixed some timelines. So maximum 10 to 15 days is the mini project. We need to do it. Okay. Then next steps is Rahul to update the project plan document with the data flow diagrams and share via email and WhatsApp. Rahul to review Azure lessons, learned videos on Facebook. Yeah, that is on
Agile.
Azure basically. Did you get a chance to see them?
No, sir.
Yesterday you are busy
Uh,
in office work, I think.
uh,
So Rahul to prepare a comprehensive project presentation including sprint cycles, DFDs, architecture diagrams, and retrospective
yes, I do
demos.
that.
So
Yes,
that agile process need to be added in your documentation planning also. You did it planning.
yes, yes.
Okay, Rahul to complete the fintech risk scoring engine project within 10 to 15 days. Target completed by 15th July. Right?
Yeah.
Rahul to ping at 3:30 p.m. Yesterday, you have to go to office due to some urgent work. You could not do it. Rahul to prepare for tomorrow's session to present the complete project plan. Rahul to start working on Azure certifications beginning with AZ102. Rahul to incorporate Agile and Sprint cycle methodologies into project plan and presentation. Rahul to create a Google Doc for the project plan and include all the relevant details. That's why I pinged you in WhatsApp. What did we discuss? Okay. Explain the project process and sprint cycle implementation in the evening call. Yes. So when we review the document, we will see that. So again, this is a summary. Anyhow,
Hmm.
sorry. Let us go through some of them. Okay. Here, career advancement and interview strategies. The coach advised Rahul to focus on getting multiple job offers with higher salaries and positions by leveraging his 9 band score and 5 years of experience. So they discussed strategies for handling notice periods with coach, suggesting a 3 months notice for large companies due to project commitments in your internal
Yes, yes.
project commitments. By that time, you will get multiple offers if you are trying it. The offers will not come automatically without your working. Okay. The coach emphasized the importance of improving Rahul's profile by drafting past projects, creating demos, and utilizing GitHub, similar to another student's approach. They also discussed the need for Rahul to practice handling recruiter calls, maintain confidentiality about job searches, and utilize early morning hours for interviews. I told you, you'll
Mhm.
be surrounding with other people in the office. What you need to do, you need to make it privacy for the interviews. At home, you can attend.
Oh,
So the recruiters and technical teams will plan like that. Because 15 years back, when I was in Tech Mahindra, we used to do the same. Early morning calls we used to conduct for their privacy purpose. Certification planning and project preparation. Rahul discussed his travel time and work schedule, mentioning he spends 3 hours commuting daily and utilize the time to study for certification. The coach advised Rahul to focus on completing Azure 102 certification before applying for roles and suggested using AI tools like Napkin to create architecture diagrams for his project. Rahul mentioned he had prepared a draft and planned to add flowcharts and diagrams before presenting his solution demo. Yes. Okay, then job targeting and interview preparation. The coach advised Rahul to focus on job targeting for the next few months, emphasizing interview preparation and planning for POCs. These two activities main. Now onwards, you need to think preparing your appendix and also getting ready for interviews. So, okay, they discussed a presentation tool with a yearly subscription, which the coach offered to share with Rahul for creating slides. The coach also mentioned they were interviewing people and encouraged Rahul to refer anyone if interested in career advancement to them. This is also documented. Then big data test strategy planning. The discussion focused on the importance of developing a comprehensive test strategy and planning document for a project involving big data and multiple agents. Yes, we discussed it. Morning also, I pinged you in WhatsApp
Mm.
to use that practices, big data practices also. You are saying you are having lakhs of data records and you started running the Python scripts last night
Mm.
and you said it will take up to evening. But if it
Mm.
is big data, how are you going to do that? What is the solution? You need to
Mm.
come up with that in the solution design. Okay.
Mm.
Need to address gaps in environment testing and data training, highlighting that developers often fail in production due to differences between developer and production environment. Obviously, because if you give to testing, they'll do in that environment only, not similar to the live production environment. They suggested using Azure's equivalent of big data processing services, including Databricks, and recommend including a phase for test planning and strategy in the project documentation. I think you included it, right?
Mm.
Rahul was tasked with incorporating these points into the planning document and focusing on testing aspects in presentations as the solution designer. Yes, all these phases should be there. Sprint cycles planning should be there. Then later test planning also should be there in your document. It should be a full-fledged project documentation. Nobody should raise issues. You are lacking this in the document itself. How are you going to do the project? They should not raise the issue. I'm giving full information to you to plan for that way in a standard way. The discussion focused on explaining agile and sprint cycles with the coach emphasizing that while there are no project managers, there are product managers where oversee sprint cycles and high level planning is done. Rahul was instructed to rewrite project prompts to include sprint cycle divisions with a minimum duration of 2 to 3 weeks per cycle and to create documentation that includes user stories. See why 2 to 3 weeks means in live you will be coordinating with so many teams, so many people, you will be following the process of the organization. But here you are not doing it, you and me only, organization. But directly we are working with the tasks. With that, what happens? In 2 weeks' time itself, entire project will be rolled out. You got it?
Okay. Yes.
And to create documentation that includes user stories, execution plans, and technical setups. We discussed about these user stories for each phase or task which you are going to present it. The coach advised Rahul to review Facebook videos for training on agile process and to prepare a presentation demonstrating sprint cycles and technical setups for the next day. Okay, then ML sprint cycle retrospective discussion. Rahul and VS Kumar discussed the implementation of sprint cycles for ML. Uh, actually, Gen A should be okay. ML Gen A projects focusing on importance of retrospective discussion at the end of the project. They emphasized the need for lessons learned, feedback, and reviews as part of final phase, ensuring consistency across cycles. VS Kumar advised Rahul to take the time to conduct this process beautifully without any gaps. You're going to reshape your complete profile
Mm.
into high standards with this coaching. That's where we discussed it. That is the outcome of this paragraph. Okay. Then POC data preparation strategy. The discussion focused on data preparation requirements for POC, where V.S. Kumar emphasized that data preparation must be included in the project plan and demonstrated through POC to the client. You have done already that task
Ah,
in the
yeah.
plan yesterday itself. They
Mm,
discussed the need for structured documentation, including diagrams and comprehensive plan that covers all phases from sprint zero to implementation, with particular attention to data quality checks and feature engineering. Yes. So in your plan it is there. Now VS Kumar coaching also advised Rahul to correct spelling mistakes in the diagrams and to prepare a separate retrospective demo presentation including cost estimation for the first phase. You're also doing cost estimation. One is overall project you are estimating, cost wise you are estimating. Okay. Project management and team leadership. The discussion focused on project management and team leadership coaching, where the coach advised Rahul on handling end to end projects and managing freshers. The coach emphasized the importance of proper planning, including creating role wise work plans for team members. You said four roles are there in your project. For the four roles, you need to give it prompt. You gave it, you got the plan also from DeepSeek, right?
yes.
And explained concepts like continuous improvement and sprint tracking. They agreed to have a follow up session the next day where Rahul would prepare a full fledged project plan document, including four-member team structure with different roles like tester, data engineer, data analyst, etc. Okay, we have done it. You
Yeah.
have done that in the document
Yes.
yesterday
Yes.
itself. Project preparation and agile training. Rahul and VS Kumar discussed the preparation for a project presentation focusing on creating a Google Doc with DFDs and including a financial risk assessment. VS Kumar had emphasized the importance of understanding sprint cycles, Scrum team process. In live, we discussed there will be scrum teams. You need to work with different teams in large projects. Highlighting the large organizations prefer candidates with experience in agile methodologies. Currently, you don't have agile process in your organization because you are alone working as ML data scientist, data engineer with many roles end to end. You are taking care entire ML related, AI related
Mm,
activities because the company size is different. But in large organizations, they will follow all these things in a structured methodology by using agile methodologies. He also shared his background as a former Scrum Master and Agile Delivery Project Manager, mentioning his experience in coaching training roles. Yes, obviously, I did it. V.S. Kumar advised Rahul to explore different team dynamics and learn about project management process while also referring to training videos on microservices and Docker that Rahul could review from Facebook basically. There is a Facebook page. You saw that. I sent it yesterday after the meeting. Project management and timeline discussion. The meeting focused on project management timelines with V.S. Kumar and emphasizing the importance of completing projects within 10 to 15 days and adhering to scheduled plans. They discussed the need to address issues proactively and avoid negative communication with management. V.S. Kumar coaching also stressed the importance of preparing a document with the DFD and sending it to via email and WhatsApp for further discussion in an upcoming call. Yes. Now everything is documented here
mm-hmm.
as minutes of the meeting. You have the document by email and you follow next 1 month all these
Sir,
things. You will,
sir, how can I get this? Means every time if I want to get such.
if we are discussing, I will put A. Okay.
Huh?
Then yes, we can pull it.
Okay, put it.
We can
Okay.
pull. No
Okay.
problem. But what is the use, Rahul? You are the guy, you need to execute all that plans, what we
Uh-huh.
discussed. It. If you are not following that, what is the use of having this much documentation?
Uh,
Okay, you have to adhere to those things if you want to scale up yourself with higher capacity. You have to convince the customer, right? Customer means the technical teams and hiring manager and recruiters. So basically, they are the customers to you for job giving job, right?
mm-hmm.
So in such case, what happens? If you are learning here and proving it, you will gain the experience. Yes, with this experience, with my past 5 years experience, obviously I can implement these things because of my coaches, mentoring sessions, coaching sessions. used in my project's execution. Okay, the more projects you do it, it is going to be advantage for you in this process by using these processes. You got it right?
Yes.
Okay. So now tell me your thing. Where is the document? Today's document.
So I share screen because why I share screen? When I create the Word documents, the diagram becomes too small to unable to read that what content present in each.
But here, 1 minute. That is correct. That let me open that link. What you shared it.
If in that particular link there is option to zoom, that's why I share that.
No, no. Let me open it first. Let me see. Did you give the access?
एक minute.
You have to share as a public, right? For each person, you can't keep on giving
So
access, right?
now check.
Yeah, it is showing now. 1 minute. Let it appear the tables and diagrams, all those. Yeah, 1 minute. You shared as a public or with the
Public,
anything
public,
specific public?
public.
Now it is, yeah, now it is appearing. Yes. 1 minute. Let me share and read it. I'll explain this. Take- Okay, okay, okay. 1 minute. I got it. Is it visible now?
Yes.
Okay, now let us do one thing. This recording separately, let us do it.